It's Yorito time again, as Yorito is returning to the Bright Wind to see what his second mission is going to be. So like I was saying, now that we know that Takoyaki is taking some unlabeled pills,
I'm so scared.
His behavior during this scene
Maybe this is all just a dream.
is a bit more understandable,
Perhaps I'm going mad.
as he does have a hard personality swing here. Takoyaki is a very, serious
yourself in the head.
guy who's all business.
It's a dream. You'll wake up in your nice warm bed.
So it does seem strange that he does this.
And if not, well then, it's all over.
There's a certain logic to it.
Hey,
Someone's having a good time.
Hey, hold on! Major, Misawa! Who does he think he is?
Doesn't even have a prescription for those pills. Alright, now we have to escape from the ferry with Yuri, so we have to get off the boat somehow. What Ichiko did in the past is the key. So we've done something as her when she was on the ship, which you might remember, having to do with a crank. Yep, there's Tomoe. We still don't know how she died.
Come on, relax, will you?
Let's see how many bullets I have. 40, so a lot less than we had in the previous mission. So even though there are a number of... there's a variety of weapons you can pick up, as you've seen, but you always start off each level with a fixed inventory in terms of weapons, ammo. You can't change that. Oh, there's that gunman. So that gunman's standing out by the boat, Dave. Which is a problem, because we're gonna have to go out there. Not quite yet. First of all, we do need to save Yuri from those Shiryo. Yep, there she is. It's kind of unclear as to which you should consider to be actually happening, Mission 1 or Mission 2, because they're not quite the same thing. Usually it does seem like Mission 2 is the one that's actually happening. In Ichiko's Mission 1, it ended with Ichiko meeting Yuri on the forward deck. But I would assume that didn't actually happen. That Mission 2 happened with Ichiko escaping with Shigeru. Because that'll be the case in future missions. Ichiko will be with Shigeru. But at the end of Ichiko's first mission, when she saw Yuri, she said, "You're alive?" or "You're not dead?" Something like that. So Ichiko seems like it seems like that she saw Yuri before, but at the time, maybe Yuri was dead? Could be. Alright, so now let's get back to the engine room. No, engine control room, I should say. Oh, we're tired. Happens occasionally. I mentioned that different characters have different stamina amounts. Yorito has a high stamina. We will play other characters in which losing stamina is a much bigger problem. But Yorito's okay when it comes to stamina. Yeah, I know. Oh, I thought I'd be able to make it down. Well, at least we can start from the checkpoint. Oh, I don't have my saw anymore. Since we're starting from the checkpoint, I'm beginning with our default equipment for the level. But that should be fine. Alright. Let's sightjack this guy who's outside. He has his back to us right now. There we go. He's helpless with the door closed. Should reload. I should mention that the part we're about to do, one of the harder parts in the game.
He's after me. Please, help.
And also on hard difficulty, this upcoming part is tiring. Fortunately, it's easier on normal. But it has to do with getting out to the boat, David. Let's see, is there anyone else coming? There might be someone coming, I'm not sure. But let's look at what's happening on the boat, David. Yeah, someone's coming. I think that has to be Tomoe, considering how fast she's moving. Yuri, I need you out of... There you go. Alright. I'm just gonna go out here and see if anyone's looking at me. Yep, someone is. There are 2 gunmen out there. At least we can see them. Hopefully Tomoe takes a nap. Oh, is someone coming? Yeah, someone is. Notice that the Shibito, they go after Yuri by default if she's here. They're more interested in her than me. He's still watching. Tomoe's still not getting up. Oh, no, he has his back. No, here comes a Shiryo. Okay, there's a Shiryo coming, so no time, just have to do this now. Okay, that actually went very well. Both of them are down. Reload. I need you out of the way. There we go. Okay, so Ichiko, remember previously she put a crank here. There's a lifeboat attached to this. We're going to use this crank.
Okay, let's hurry.
We did it! They got off the boat, thanks to Boat David.
Are you alright?
You. Will you believe me? Will you help me?
No! Have you gone mad? I always thought there's something wrong with you. Why you anyway? Why did Sergeant Ox have to... Shit! I can't take this anymore!
Well, things not going too well between Yorito and Takoyaki. Well, the two of them got off the boat, and Takoyaki somehow got off at some point as well, and just put his gun right in Yuri's face, and she ran away. Let's take a look at the description here. The barrel of Takoyaki's gun appears from behind Yorito, aimed at Yuri. Yorito helps Yuri escape and angrily attacks Takoyaki. Well, maybe emotionally attacked him, saying, "Why couldn't you have been the one to die?" That'll hurt your feelings. I mean, Takoyaki is a very stoic person, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings. Let's take a look at the archive. We unlocked Yorito's ID, and the requirement to do that is to break off with Takoyaki Misawa. This is to certify that the individual mentioned below is an officer of the Ground Self-Defense Force, Chief of Staff, Ground Self-Defense Force, rank leading private, named Yorito Nagai. Oh, let's take a look at the more info. Dear Yorito, congratulations on your promotion. Your father and I were so worried that you might give up and come back home. We're so proud of you. Did I tell you that I was learning how to use the, what do you call it? Internet? Like you, I'm not going to give up until I've mastered it. By the way, I sent a package of mulakiya to your quarters. Please share it with your friend, Sergeant Okita, and give him our best regards. Love, your mother. Aw. Well, Mom and Dad are proud of Yorito, that he stuck with it. He's in the SDF. And as we read here in this letter, the sergeant who died was a good friend of Yorito, which is why he was so broken up about his death. But as we saw in that cutscene, Yuri was starting to do her thing that she had done with Mamoru, where she was getting up into Yorito's business and saying, "Please, won't you help me? I need help." Until Takoyaki just put a stop to that. You know, none of that now. And Yuri ran away. Where did she go? We don't know yet. But Yorito's quite upset about it. If we zoom out, okay, it looks like that we have 2 other missions now available on the same time period. We'll go from left to right, which is Mamoru. Mamoru at 3 o'clock is now at the amusement park at the coffee cup ride. What's he doing there? We'll find out as we continue on with Siren 2.